Guys, I'm so sarcastic sometimes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sarcastic sometimes. With the puppers behind me. Is this working? That's a great question. It is not working. What you doing? Ugh. Wrong platform, BRB. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Who? Okay. That's not wanting to work. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, snap. I clicked the wrong thing. Click the wrong one. Are we still there, YouTube? Yeah, we're still there. Okay. How's everyone doing? It's Wednesday. Or no, it's not. It's Tuesday. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. Yeah, it's definitely Tuesday. Yeah, the dog is very happy, puppers. You guys will see that I am still at my regular setup right now. I didn't have a chance to move everything because that requires some work, you know. There we go. There we go. What is going on? Is that looking right? There we go. But that wasn't working for some reason, so I'm trying to fix it. Hey, Benita. Benita, did you have to make a new account? I saw that you had followed me on another account. And sometimes that throws me off, so I gotta ask. Let's try hitting this button again. Well, no, so what had happened just a moment ago is I swung into a mutuals live over on TikTok, and people don't like it when I just say, like, just start spewing facts and shit. And the guy was just being like, oh, she's running away when the argument's getting good. Like, no, Pookie Pie. I run my own live. Oh, I totally understand that, Benita. It's like I run my own show and it is occurring in less than a minute from now. So you're just not that important to me. There we go. It's working. I know. I'm not a nice person sometimes. I'm a very nice person. Just sometimes I just want to be sarcastic. I'm good, Dolores. I hope you are. Yeah. I was just having a moment. That one guy, that's because it's not open yet. If you have some patience, I'll let you know when I open it and turn it on. Rise again, hello. Phantom, 3-month subscription. Thank you so much. Hey Lainey, Jellybean, Kramer. All right, let's see. All right, thanks, Talia. I appreciate that. Which one did I don't know. Steel, hello, Luca, Lainey. We have Taro, hello, Alan. All right, Rodney, Pixie. Okay, hello, everybody. Close that one out. That way I know I've said hi to people there. We have Feisty, Yoshi, John, Goku, Jelly, Ike, sorry. Luca again, Jay, Tony, Wolfie, BMC, No Name. I don't think I said hi to you already, but we were saying it again. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hey, Moose. Hey, Moose. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, man, that was a good stretch. Sometimes your shoulders just need that. That's for sure. Has everybody had a great Tuesday? I know. Oh, thanks, pizza lover. I spent my yesterday evening, putting together a desk and then watching a football game and watching the team win. Well, The bots are always a little bit slow, Jordan. Let me see. This one specifically is slow. Yeah, it looks like it went out, but must be a Discord being dumb thing for that one. Shan, thank you so much for the jewels. Taro, thank you for the jewels. Hello, hello. Thank you both for the jewels. That's right. Double tap, tippy tap that screen so we can get some conversation started, get everything going on. Sports ball. I know. Listen. That's all right, Jordan. I just think Discord's weird. But yeah, we'll put that out there real quick. If you want to join the Discord, link tree in bio. If for some reason it doesn't work the first time you click on it, copy paste the link into a web browser and it should work. Or yeah, all the good things. Man, oh, I gotta turn that on. Why is one of these not working? We're just gonna do that. Activate selected. Come on. Hello? Activate source. Activate source. We'll try that again. I'm just trying to figure out why. There we go. There we go. Now it's working again. Hey, Matt. Hey, Sonia. Oh, man. Everybody drink some water. Hydrate. Hydrate it up, everybody. That's what we need to do. TikTok, clear out the little live goal. Only takes about a second. Oh, but man. There was a shooting at a college today, and that's unfortunate. Someone did die. I wish that kind of stuff wasn't happening, but nothing I personally can do about it, unfortunately, except speak on here and let you guys know. Yeah, Kentucky State University. Justice Department is going to be they're able to unseal Ghislaine Maxwell's grand jury trial that was heard. So we've got that. We have citizenship ceremonies are currently stalled for immigrants from 19 countries that were in the process of becoming citizens. So that's always fun. Let's see. There's actually quite a bit that happened today. It's kind of surprising. Hello? Of course he did, Mr. Marty. Why wouldn't he? Is actually the question. I might have missed something, Benita. Which one are we? What's supposed to happen on Thursday? I am actually curious on that one. Oh, it'll at least happen in the Senate, because I do believe that the Senate Republicans will uphold what they said. But I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. They were, Jordan. It's just that so typically you wouldn't be able to unseal grand jury testimony without sufficient reason. But because of the passing of the Epstein, I can't remember the name of the law, but because of that passing, that gave the court system a reason to agree with unsealing those grand jury documents. Oh, are they, Sonia? I'm sorry. Did he announce that today or something, Dolores? Because I don't think I know about that. Phantom, or Kramer, sorry, I haven't heard anything about that. This is Kramer's question. Did I hear something about Trump wants to replace MLK Day with Trump Day? What I do know what happened was he removed MLK Day and Juneteenth as a free day into national parks or our museums and replaced it with his birthday. Hey, Lala, Flag Day. That's what it was. Thank you, Peabody. Epstein File Transparency Act. Yeah, that allowed them to unseal those. Yes, he does want to make his birthday a national holiday. You lost your invite to the Kennedy Center ceremony. You better call them and ask them for it back. I don't know. They're a weird group of people. I don't know what to tell you. Not a problem, Kramer. Yes, Tucker. Yeah. Well, gas is about even, to be honest. Groceries are more expensive. Foreclosures are trending up. Bankruptcies are also trending up. Unemployment is up. Inflation is up. Consumer sentiment is down. That is correct. Please don't repeat multiple times, though. All right. There we go. What am I wrong about, Jonathan? Do you want to prove me wrong or something? You're welcome to try. Yeah, trying to sell a house in today's market is definitely a harder thing to try to do. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? You're how old? Can you speak up? 31. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What year did you graduate high school? Yes, I know, Sarah. Guys, I know. There is a reason. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 28. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am. 100%.
100%. Okay.
That's right.
What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, he's against abortion. He's for God. He's against for men being in women's bathrooms, stuff like that. You know, just being upstanding, decent, moral. You know, a president like that, something we've never had before.
Oh,
Why would you?
okay. Can I ask you a quick question on this
Yeah,
one?
go ahead.
Yeah.
Please do.
Is one of the 10 commandments, thou shalt not commit adultery?
Yeah, you're not supposed to commit adultery, right? But
Yeah.
nobody's
How
perfect.
many times? Oh,
You
sorry, sir.
and
Are the
right,
10
we've all
commandments like the commandments that you are
all
most
you and
assuredly
me and
not supposed to break? I just want to be clear. Are the 10
well, it don't
commandments the
matter.
ones that you are most assuredly not
We're
to
not
break?
under the 10 commandments right now. We're under grace.
Yeah, we're done. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, what's up?
The sky, I would hope, and definitely my roof. That's still going strong right now. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Awesome. Are you still supporting
Actually,
Donald
I
Trump?
just turned 22.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Well, I'll tell you what. I supported Joe Biden at first. I'm 22, like before COVID, and then I supported Trump, and now just recently, this past like 2 or 3 years, really since COVID, I just kind of opened up a little bit, and I just like realized that I think that they say that there's a right or good than evil, but I think that Donald Trump in some ways is bad. I think me personally, I think Kamala and Biden are very bad, but I also want to. I took a step back. Israel, Palestine, black, white, left, and right. Me personally, I think it's all. I think it's just really to divide us. You know what I mean, and to conquer us. I mean, for real.
Mm.
I think the main thing of this is we just need God for real. Like, and I know even people that don't believe in God really want some kind of love with people, just like communion. I think that we need to come together as communion. You know what I mean? And if you're left or right, black or white, it is what it is. But I mean, this is what I strongly believe. I think we need to come together as people and not Israel, Palestine, black, white, Democrat, Republican, if that
Mhm.
makes sense.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is that how it's always been?
I mean, that's how it's always been, but
Do you think all
I
people
guess
were
in a
created
human
equal?
aspect. One more time?
Do you think that all people were created equal?
In the eyes of God, yes, 100%.
In the eyes of God. And you previously mentioned God as well. So can you tell me if in the eyes of God all people are created equal, why within the Constitution of the United States of America rights had to be written into place explicitly for women and black people?
It wasn't for black people, but for women it was.
Oh, I'm
But
so
if you want
sorry.
to get on to
Let me
black people,
rephrase. Let me rephrase that
and
part. Okay,
Arabic
I'll
people were the
rephrase that
first
part
owners
real
of
quick. I'll
slave
rephrase
owners,
that
and
part for
you
you.
want to make
And
it against.
actually, to be clear, you're not aware of the three-fifths clause?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The three-fifths clause within the United States Constitution?
The 3/5 clause. Go ahead and explain that for me.
So that's the clause that said that black people would only be counted as three-fifths of a person towards the United States Census.
You know what? A lot of people. Okay, I get that slavery, right?
Oh, no, it
So let's talk
wasn't
about
just
slavery.
about slavery, it was black people.
Okay, black people back then being 3/5 of a person, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, thank you, Amber.
So
Oh, that's hilarious.
okay, they were 3/5 of a person, slaves, whatever. It's not like it's not a bad thing. It's not like the Holocaust is a bad thing, this and that. Where it first originated was first from Africa and from, don't get me wrong, I don't know where the state is, but like the Asia states, where, I might be wrong in this, Islam states. And I know that might be quote unquote racist. Yes, I'm white. And that's where it started. I mean, that's just how it was back then. It's not like that today. We don't have to live in the past. They did that, and it's not a good thing that people were slaves, of course. I mean, we live today now where we need to come together. I mean, whether you want to live in the past and bring that here now, I mean, what do you want to do about that? The thing we can do about that is come together and do better together instead of black and white, slaves, this and that. I mean, what do you want out of slavery for black people is my question. Like, what's your point?
Oh, sir, I was just trying to circle back to your claim that all people, like you were bringing up God, and I assume you mean some kind of way with God in the
Okay, I
Constitution
get it. So
or
God
the
is
God in
everybody's equal
America.
to God.
And
Okay.
goodness me. So, can I just, did you say, and I want to know if I heard you correctly, um, did you say that the Holocaust wasn't a bad thing?
I didn't say that. I said it was a bad thing, just like
Mm.
slavery was.
But you also
I would
said
hate for you
both
to
of those
think.
things were not a big deal, right?
I mean, I
Thank you,
never said
Quackers.
that. You might think that or say that. I never said that.
No,
But
I don't think that. I'm
let me,
asking you to restate what you made, like the statement that you made. And thank you, Crackers, for becoming a member. I appreciate you.
that's crazy. Okay, so I said slavery and the Holocaust and whatever bad slavery-wise was not a bad, which is a bad thing. Like, everybody wants to blame the white person, but what are we going to do? We're going to live
You're
in that
you're
today.
saying
They
that
did,
to a white
all
person,
that
to be
happened so
clear.
that we can come together today.
Yeah,
You know,
you specifically said it's not
and
necessarily
you
that when
say,
it,
and you say about
sorry,
God, and
when it came to me bringing up
no,
slavery
no,
in
no.
the
Let me finish what I have
Constitution,
to say,
you
please.
personally brought up the Holocaust and you said both of these things were not necessarily a bad thing.
I never
If
said it
it's a
wasn't a bad
slip
thing.
of the
Obviously, it
tongue,
was a bad
you're
thing.
welcome to say that maybe I misspoke.
I didn't misspeak. Maybe you misheard me. And
Sir,
I
you
feel like
were
I'm on
heard
a very maybe
by
corrupt.
1,000
Just hear
people.
me out as a person, okay? I'm speaking to you as a person. I'm
Yeah,
not
you were
speaking to you
heard by
politically.
1,000 people
Right?
saying that, and they're all saying the same thing in my chat.
Well, of course, people that support you are going to say whatever
Sir, about
has to do with
half,
you.
I don't know if you, I know what stream you called in from. And 500 people on that stream, I would say about 350 of them don't like me. So that's
And you know
not,
what? That's okay. Okay. Can I speak, please? Can I just say what I had to say? I never said it was a
no.
good thing. Let me get that clear. Rewind whatever back clip you got. And the whole thing about God is you were
You,
saying about being
uh-huh.
created equally. Yes, we are, but we were also born into sin. Like this world we live in right now, it's not perfect. We're born it like Adam and Eve, I believe in Jesus. So we were naturally born into sin. So we have free will from God. If God was to give us to make us love him or just to make us however, it just wouldn't make any sense. Like we have free will to do right and wrong, and that's the love of God. He's not going to make you love him. He loves you regardless. He wants you to know him, and he wants everybody to know him personally. And that's the thing with me. All this left and right.
Can I?
Obviously, I don't think slavery or whatever anything bad that happened is not from God. By the way, it's from the enemy and the nature that we come in from sin, which
Thank
is
you,
the
Raina
enemy.
the Fox, for becoming a member. I appreciate you.
If
I,
you heard what I
I
said,
did. I've been listening this whole time. Do you support the deportation actions of this current administration?
I do support deportation
And you say
because I
that,
mean
okay.
every other country does it, and why would you? There's American citizens here. Why would you let? They say, oh, this is stolen land. Well, not really. I mean, just like Mexico and every other land was conquered, there was a battle. And before that, yes, that's why America came to be America and Mexico and Russia and every other place there is in the whole entire world. Every other place has a border and you have to have passports and proper documentations. But in America, I don't know why some people believe that you have to have, they just let you in because, or you're racist. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it does to you if you can explain why it makes sense. I'm from Houston, Texas,
Cool.
so
I'm going to help you out with something. I'm going to read some quotes from the Bible for you. Jeremiah 7, verses 5 through 7. For if you truly amend your ways and your doings, if you truly act justly with another, if you do not oppress the alien, the orphan and the widow, or shed innocent blood in this place, and if you do not go after other gods to your own hurt, then I will dwell with you in this place in the land that I gave of old to your ancestors forever and ever. You can also read Matthew's 25 verses 35 through 40, where Jesus is speaking about the treatment of towards him, and that any actions that you treat any person among you, that's how you are actually treating Jesus, aka God. Like Luke 10, verse 27, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and your neighbors as yourself.
Amen.
Yeah, so which part of this does say that you should deport immigrants when they come into your country? Because none of these have say that.
Well, you're absolutely right. None of them does say that you have to
Mm.
deport people, but it also says you need to listen to authority and positions. We live in
No, it says that you should follow the law, but no
does that
law.
does that
Sorry, let me
look
correct you on something, Swan.
illegal
Hold on,
people that come in
Poogie Pie.
illegal is
Let me
illegal.
correct you on
Period.
something.
I don't
I
support
guarantee
illegal.
you, I
I support
guarantee that you
legal
don't even know what the
law.
legal process would be. So I'm going to correct you on something. What
If
God
you come
actually
into a
said,
country
okay.
illegally, you're illegal.
Yeah, you don't even know how do you enter into a country legally. So here's what's up. Okay. So here's what's up. No one can hear you right now. I just want to let you know that no one can hear you right now. So you're screaming into the void. So I'm going to tell you something real quick for you. So what God actually said, and to be clear, is you follow the laws of your land, but no law is above mine, being God. Right? So when you even try to use that as a reference, let me just refer you back to the word of God and the way that you treat other people, right? So you saying that you support deportation when God clearly talks about welcoming immigrants, migrants into the land as if they were natives of your land, you are directly going against God's word when you're so heavily against and going against immigrants, and you're talking about deportations are good and all of these other things. So let me remind you again, the word of God actually says that yes, follow the law of the land in which you reside, but no law is above my own, being the word of God. So the fact that you are directly going against God's word when you're saying that you're supporting the treatment of how migrants are being treated within our country, how the deportation process is going on in our country, I just want to be clear, you, sir, are not a Christian, nor should you ever claim to be a Christian. You are not following anything
No,
that
but here's
falls
the thing.
within the
I
lines
am
of
a Christian,
Christianity.
and here's the
So then,
difference
have
between me
you
and
ever
you.
learned that?
I'm
Did
a
you ever
Christian,
learn that?
and you are
Did you
not.
ever learn that?
You're
Did you
telling me
ever
I'm
learn
being
that?
a
Did you
Christian
ever
while
learn
you are
that?
not.
Did you ever learn that? Sir, you don't know what my religion is. So that's your assumption of me. I actually, so I want to help you out with something. Yeah, see, so you just want to keep screaming that I'm not a Christian, but actually, the reason why I know so much about the Bible is because I've read it multiple times. And I've actually studied the Bible itself instead of actually going to church and being proselytized by someone else telling me how I should interpret the Word of God. Instead, I actually refer to the original scripture. I actually refer to biblical scholars who interpret the original wording of God, right? Where we're teaching it in Hebrew, we're teaching Aramaic, we're teaching Germanic. Like, I don't know if you know any of that, but the original wording is not in English language because wasn't even, English wasn't around at that time. So it's just not how that works at all. So like I'm very clear on the way that I feel when it comes to God and faith. And there are times, a lot of times, where I am most assuredly questioning the faith that I do have. But to be clear, I do believe in God and I believe in Christ as God. And that's what Christianity about is literally believing in Jesus. That's what it's about. And if you can't even follow the simple words of God, then that's a you problem, not a me problem. So we'll go ahead and read 3 John 1:5. Beloved, you do faithfully whatever you do for friends, even though they are strangers to you. They have testified to your love before the church. You do well to send them on in a manner worthy of God, for they began their journey for the sake of Christ, accepting no support from non believers. Therefore, we ought to support such people so that they may become co workers with the truth. So, to be clear on that one, that's literally saying no matter what you do, other individuals deserve treatment that you also deserve the same treatment of, right? So you do well to send them on in a manner worthy of God, for they begin their journey for the sake of Christ. So to be clear, like let's rehash that one for you. When you're talking about deportations and you're agreeing with them, right? You're also saying like that they deserve inhumane treatment because that's exactly what's happening. So I don't know if you realize this, and I actually guarantee at this point you don't know this, but Jesus was woke. Sir, you weren't even having a conversation. Timu, I don't bring up TikTok. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'll still lovely and funfully say Hail Satan all the time. I enjoy saying that. Thank you, Castellan, create for the jewels. Warren, thank you for the jewels. Kappa Joe says 100. Eric, thank you for the jewels. This happens a lot lately, Bishop. I hope you're still here. And I'm sorry. This happens a lot lately. Aslan, you're on a 5-day streak. Hell yeah, yo. I know, but I can't have them turn off. Like, I can't. Sorry, when I do this, I can't have them have their camera on. Nor can I have them unmuted. And I don't have the time to control their mute button if they unmute. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, yeah, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No, I'm not, but I just
Thank you,
don't
man.
agree with you.
Okay, I don't care. Have a great day.
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
27.
27. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I like that he's not releasing the Epstein files.
Yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, mega bitch.
Oh, it's you. Do you have have you learned more words yet?
Do you have you borrowed the mega bitch?
What other words have you learned recently?
Mega bitch.
Is that all you got?
Mega bitch.
Is that all you got?
Mega bitch.
Can you call back when you've learned more than 3 words?
Mega bitch.
Yeah, that's still only 2 words, so you're less than the requisite number that I just gave you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
So I would say, don't you think that him trying to release all the Epstein files is a good thing?
Oh, you mean after he went 10 months with calling it a Democratic hoax, saying that they didn't exist, stop asking about them. If you keep asking about the Epstein files, you're not a true supporter of me or the MAGA movement, etc., etc. I don't give credit to somebody that doesn't uphold his own words. So basically, he's completely flipped-flop on this issue, right?
That sounds.
You're
So
awesome.
I don't think that's correct, but
Donald Trump
the
never
Democrats.
said that the Epstein files were a Democratic hoax.
No, so what I think he was saying is that they're making it out to be more than what it is. Like they think there's a hidden agenda under there or whatever. But on that point, how come the Democrats try to block the release of all the Epstein
They
files.
didn't. It was sorry, do you not know what the voting record was? It was 427 to 1. The one person that voted against it was a Republican congressman. And then in the Senate, they moved it with unanimous consensus without even a formal vote because all 99 members minus the speaker, or not the speaker, but the the Senate Majority Leader, who was just sitting and watching. He's the only one that didn't participate in the unanimous concession that didn't require a vote. So as soon as it passed the House, it went straight to the president's desk. So can you tell me
Okay.
again how the Democratic Party blocked it when it was also all 216 members of the Democratic caucus that signed that petition, whereas only 3
We talking about the recent
members
one?
of the Republican caucus that signed the petition, the discharge petition that forced a vote on the Epstein files?
Okay. All right. Well,
But to be
okay.
clear, it was the Democrats that blocked it, according to your opinion.
No, that's just what I saw on the news. But Matt, can I bring up another point though? What about the deportations? Right, I totally agree with them.
You're awesome.
And I am Latino myself. Why do you think that Biden opening the border for
Can you tell
4
me how
years
he
is
opened the border? Can
well? He
you
encouraged
sign
it, didn't
me?
he?
Can you point me to a piece of legislation, an executive order, or a memo that was released by
This is
the Department of
amazing.
Homeland Security? Good God Almighty! Thank you, Ecom. Sorry. Thank you, Ecom, so much for that $49.99. Can we get some huge W's in the chat for Ecom real quick? Can you honestly, can you point me to any piece of legislation or executive order that specifically opened the border?
Well, I can point you to a lot of things that he did, like giving them sanctuary states, giving them a lot of aid, a lot of
The
millions of dollars in
sanctuary
taxpayers' money.
states? No, sir. It's just called a sanctuary city, and that's determined at the state level on whether they want to claim that a city is, quote, a sanctuary city. And a sanctuary city, I assume, doesn't mean what you think it means. It just means that, hey, you can come here and we just won't call ICE on you. That's literally all it means, sir. It's
Oh,
not all that
okay,
grandeur
so
as you keep thinking that it is for some
all
reason.
right, let's go basic then. You know what I mean? Let's go basic. How come all these millions of people were able to come in
How many
illegally
million?
in those a lot of millions, a lot
How
of
many
millions?
million?
What? Why are you trying to fact check me? Like it doesn't
I'm
matter
just
the
sitting
number.
here and I'm just trying to ask you how many million? Can you
No,
give
but
me a
can I
number in
can I
mind?
finish though? Can I
Do
finish
you
though?
have a number in mind? A lot of million is not a number. I do like numbers.
No, I said millions. I didn't say a lot of millions. I just said
When
millions.
I asked you how many millions, you said a lot of millions. So I
And
wanted a number. Do
anyway,
you have a number in mind? Or do you know the number
so
that Trump says all the time?
hey, I'm trying to get to like the points here. Like I'm not trying to tick for tack you. Like I'm not trying to do the back and forth. I'm
Well,
just trying to
sir,
get to
I
really good
actually, what
points,
I like
right?
to do is try to dismantle disinformation that is put out there. You've already admitted that you've been a little bit propagandized when it came to the release of the Epstein files. So I'm trying to see what
Right.
propaganda
You're
you've
awesome.
purchased
Hey,
or
how
bought
about you
into
look
when
it
it
up,
comes to the southern border.
ma'am? How about you look it up and you gonna see how many millions there are?
I'm
But
gonna
it is
see it.
millions.
How many
Yeah.
millions?
Just Google it.
I
But
want to know what your
do you
thoughts
not
are.
think that it's okay? Do you
See,
think it's
because I
okay
just
for
want
them
to
to
be
come in?
clear that even Donald Trump isn't sure how many it is. He started off saying 10 million, then he bumped it up to
Nice.
15 million, then he said 20 million, 25,
Ooh,
30. We're
I
up to
like how you're
35
evading.
million
You're
right
evading right
now.
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
sir,
you're
I can tell
evading.
you what the estimate is because I don't know if you realize this, But illegal border crossings are an unquantifiable number because if they came in through a non-port of entry and they weren't caught by CBP, DHS, IC, or the National Guard, that means we don't know about them, and so it's an unquantifiable number.
Actually, the
The
ones that are getting aid, the
estimates,
ones
yeah,
that came in here
Yeah,
and are
the ones
getting
that
aid,
are getting
those are
aid, I don't know
counted.
if you realize this, that means that they're legal immigrants.
No,
If they're getting
no,
federal assistance, let me help
no,
you out.
no,
If
that's
they
a
are
lie.
getting federal assistance, that means that they are here legally in one
No,
of the 8 different ways that
so
you
you're
can
telling
be
me
a legal
that
immigrant within the United States of America.
undocumented immigrants, aka illegal immigrants, receive $0 in federal assistance because that's against the PRWORA Act of 1996.
yeah, you make it sound good. You make it sound good. But can I get
No,
to
I
one
just
question?
happen to
Do you
know
think,
laws.
hey,
You
do you
don't happen
think,
to know any of them.
okay, may I get to my question? Do you think that it's okay for all them people to come in legally? Do you not think that it was a good thing that
How many
Trump
people came in
sh-
legally?
oh my gosh.
I'd
Do you
have to know
think
what number you're claiming.
I don't want to claim it could be 2, it could be 4. It don't even matter,
2
okay? How
people
about that?
came in,
It
then
don't
yeah,
even matter.
absolutely. 2 people can 100% come across that border illegally. 10 people can come across that border illegally, 100%.
So you
100,000 people can
agree?
come across that border illegally. Sure, why not?
Oh,
What? It doesn't.
well, why not? I'll tell you why not. Because it makes our way of living worse when you have
Cool.
so
Do
many
you have that
people in
correlation
here.
causation to prove that?
I mean, we could take a look at India. You see how many
No.
how
Within the
many
United
people
States of
are,
America, have you ever found a correlation causation study that proves that the flow of
because we
immigrants
didn't
into
get
the
to that
United
point.
States of America increased
We didn't
costs
get to that
within
point
the
yet.
United States of America? Well, you just made that claim, so that's why I'm asking if you've ever looked into it.
No,
And
I'm saying that's what is gonna happen.
oh, that's just what's gonna happen.
Right.
Got it.
Correct.
When did your
No, for
when did your parents immigrate to this country?
when did they immigrate?
Yeah.
I would say around 2005.
Oh, so you're a naturalized citizen.
No, I was born in Puerto Rico, and I am a citizen
Oh,
actually.
yes, yeah. Puerto Rican citizen, like, yeah, Puerto Rico is a territory.
Correct. I am a citizen, but
So if they're from
you
Puerto
know,
Rico, then, sir, you've always been a citizen, and so have your parents. So immigrate is not even the right word. You could have just corrected me and said they're from Puerto Rico.
yeah. Why not? Does immigrate mean outside of the United States,
Yes,
or does it mean
Puerto
just
Rico is a United States territory, so that would not qualify as an immigration into the United States.
well immigration? I thought you can migrate from state to state.
You can migrate. Immigrate is 2 different things. Are you okay? You can
Yeah,
move. It's not
I'm
really
totally fine.
migrate, dude. It's called moving.
Well, I mean, it's another form of saying moving. Relocating is another way of saying
Oh,
moving.
okay, fantastic. So if that's the case, then absolutely, immigrants are welcome here because they're just migrating from one place to another, and you say it's okay to just do that. So sounds great to me. I'm glad we can agree. Thank you so much, Ecom. This does actually help, guys. When I do this on live, I am funded only by you, the viewers. So anything that you guys send me, whether it's through direct donations, the Green App, sorry, Cash App, Venmo, super chats, memberships, super fans. Thank you, CJ, for becoming a super fan. Subscriptions, bits, all of these things, gifts. Anything you guys send goes directly to helping support me and continuing to do this. 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. So yeah, I'm only funded by you guys when I come on here and do this, and I do appreciate that because I do think that people should get paid for their time. So big, huge W's to Ecom, huge W's to PO. Matt, if you're still around, you left this comment too. Go back and comment again so that people can shoot you a follow. He does his own lives. Matt says, damn, Ari is smart AF and has the best brows and hair I've seen on YouTube in a while. Get it? That's funny. Well said, Ari. You didn't know if you were religious or not, but well handled. I appreciate that. Thank you for the jewels as well. Beautiful smile. Appreciate that one as well. Mythological. Thank you for the jewels. Donovan, thank you for the jewels. Ramen, thank you for the jewels. It's Kislev. What? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Thank you. 1 bazillion immigrants. Yeah, that sounds about right. Raina, thank you again for becoming a member, and thank you so much for the jewels. Also, real quick, when it comes down to memberships, we got 2 new members so far this live. Can we get 8 more? That would be fantastic. I've been slow on getting new members, so if we can get 8 more new memberships for the live, I would appreciate that as well over on the tubes. And let's see if we can't get some more conversations going. And also clear out the live goal. Light up the gift gallery over on the Tiki Talkie streets. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 53. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay, 1 second. And what specifically
telling
has...
some other people that Christians
Pio,
didn't-
thank
if
you
they
so
were
much for
Christians, that they
becoming a
wouldn't do what-
member.
You know, Jim Brown was a Christian, and he advocated for slaves. So I don't know how you can talk about Christians
Did I
don't
say
think like Jim
anything
Brown.
about slaves? I didn't say anything about
You
slaves.
should
I
have
was
said
talking about
something about Jim Brown.
immigration.
Well, you claim when you see people doing wrong that they're not Christians, but I'm
No,
not
I
a
was
Christian
talking
because I
about
do right.
immigration.
But you know what? If you say you have no sin, you lie and deceive yourself. We all do wrong.
I didn't
I
say
believe
that
in treating
either.
everybody. I believe in treating everybody fairly.
I didn't
I
say
believe
that
everybody,
either.
regardless of whether they're a foreigner or not, if they come in
Oh,
this country and they're willing
Calaros,
to
thank you
work,
for becoming a
they
member as
should be
well.
they should be allowed to work, and people should treat
Okay.
everybody as they would want to be treated.
Uh-huh.
But you say you believe in Christ, but the other day you were telling me you were from the Church of Satan. I mean, make up your
No, I
mind.
didn't say that. When
But
I say hail Satan, does that offend you? Jordan,
you know,
thank you so much for becoming
no,
a member.
you're
Kaga, thank you for
confusing the
gifting
listener.
a membership.
You know, Jesus
No,
Christ
it's
was
not.
God in the flesh.
See,
That's true.
let's try this real
But
quick and let's see.
hey,
Okay, sir,
you said that.
what's your favorite
But then
flavor of
you base your
crayon?
Christianity.
What is
you
your
base your
favorite
Christianity
flavor?
on the
What is
morality
your
that you
favorite
do.
flavor of
But your
crayon?
Christianity
What is your favorite flavor of crayon? Okay, you're just here to scream. So I'm going to help you out with something. I would assume at some point that you actually believe that God is all-knowing and omnipotent. So I want to like help you out with something here. If it is true that God is all-knowing and omnipotent, then when I make a joke and I say "Hail Satan," God absolutely knows for a fact that I am joking around. Your your inability to realize when something is being a joke is absolutely hilarious to me. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this for you here, okay? I'm gonna do this for you here real quick, okay? We're just gonna go ahead and show you how weak and fragile you are and how offended you are about simple things like this. But we're just gonna go ahead and do this for you. Satan, I call you down to curse this man and place a hex upon him. With the power of Satan, I place a hex upon you, sir. With this being true and this being said, you are hexed for all of days by the will of Satan. Hail Satan! May your seed swell up and die within your scrotum. Broski was just having a heyday, my guy. I didn't really have a good one to say on that one, so my bad on that one. I could have done better. Coco, thank you so much for the $19.99. Guys, I think that was just 3 more new members, so 5 more to go. Let's hit it. Don't forget to hit that follow button or that subscribe button. Subscribing is free over on the tubes. God damn, you'd think people would recognize a gosh darn joke. But I guess not. People just don't get jokes or sarcasm anymore. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you, Pico. Hello? Okay, bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? No, you're not. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? 19. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Well, you didn't give me a yes, so you're not the person that I'm looking to talk to, but I do appreciate you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Exactly, Kai. Hi, how old are you? 27. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Why too? Thank you so much. You are 27, okay. And are you still, you said you are supporting Donald Trump? Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
He ended like a couple wars. How about that?
What wars did he end and can you tell me how he ended them?
He negotiated a peace treaty with Palestine and Israel and shit. Obviously.
Oh, conflict is still ongoing, so that's not true.
Honestly, he like pisses off leftists like you, so that's a good reason to support him.
Wow, that's so interesting. So I just want to be clear, the way that somebody else like speaks out about Donald
And why
Trump
would you even bring up
impacts
Christianity,
you
bro?
specifically.
We're a
Oh,
secular country.
I don't know if
by the
you
way.
realize this, but that was the first caller that brought it up. And then what a lot of individuals tend to do
We're a
is
secular
they hear
country, bro.
one thing. Hi, I'm aware of that, right? But the first caller is the one that brought up his Christianity, his Christian faith, and saying that Trump is a man of God, right? So I dig into that. And if that offends you in some way, this isn't the stream for you. So like I dig into that and I will 100% dismantle that at all times. And see, the thing that always like gets me about these things, oh, thank you, Feisty, so much for gifting out 5 memberships. The thing that always gets me about this is callers love to just pick up on the last caller's issue, right? And they just continue it on for them. Like they have to be so, I don't know, so like have to be so white knightish on that thing. They have to save the last person for whatever reason. It's just really weird, right?
You're going bald. Shut up.
Oh, I am? That's interesting. I have tons of hair. Do you have at least 3 or 4 strands growing out of each
I have
socket?
way more hair. Look at your fucking forehead.
Oh,
That's
sir,
signs
I've
of
had the
balding.
same forehead the same my entire life. Can you come up with a better insult? Like, I don't know if you realize this, but
You
that
look
is
like a dude.
so... Oh, again, you're not doing very well with your insults. Can you come up with a better one yet? That is like so 4th grade of you.
You're gonna die alone. You know that? Do you even have a boyfriend?
I do actually. Isn't that
Oh,
hilarious? See this
he's probably
nice
a gay.
king size
I'm
bed
pretty
behind
sure
me?
he's gay.
Mm.
Pretty sure he's a fag.
Oh, see, then you have to use a slur. Always go to the ad hominems. Well, lobster, you can't see people when they call in on anonymous phone numbers. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? 37. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What's that one specific thing that you support Donald Trump on?
Okay, so let me walk you through it. Tariffs generally, those are detrimental to, say, farmers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And those farmers tend to vote for Donald Trump, am I right?
Yeah, and a lot of them are regretting it, but sure, continue on.
A lot of them are. They also happen to have a very high suicide rate. It is an unfortunate thing. Do you think maybe these tariffs might be removing a few extra Republicans from that voter pool?
Dude, Death is unfortunate. Suicide is even more unfortunate that would push somebody to do that. That's
Hey,
jank.
they voted for it.
I don't. That is absolutely fucked up. No. No. Guys, there is a suicide crisis line. If you ever need to use it, it's this short number is 988. Please call it if you are having those tendencies. Oh, God. Yeah, that exactly, Neely. That was a different level of no. I did not appreciate that. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? No, you're not. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hey, Ghost. Hi, how old are you? 33. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? I appreciate you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Of course.
Has done a lot for this country, but yet again, he says he's a godly man. He says he's a Christian, but he doesn't have fruits.
What do you think Donald Trump has done for this country?
Well, he is trying to get abortion banned, and I believe that you shouldn't murder babies.
Do you know what the definition
know-
of murder is? Because that is a legal term. So if you're going to use it, I would recommend knowing the legal term behind it, the legal definition.
So, if somebody were to shoot a pregnant woman, they would be charged with double homicide
And how many
because she was
states?
pregnant.
And how many states?
That I am not sure of.
It's only in 38 states, and there are very specific criteria that go into it. So, for example, many of the states require that A, the woman who was pregnant that was killed must have known that she was pregnant and wanted the pregnancy, and B, the person who committed said murder must have known that she was pregnant beforehand. So there's a lot of nuance that goes into those laws, so that is not true, right? And if somebody is seeking the termination of their pregnancy via an abortion, right? That would imply already that that's her choice where she didn't want to keep that pregnancy for whatever reason.
Okay.
So those are two
Fair enough.
different things, right?
Uh-huh.
So murder is taking away the consent option of the woman. You're awesome. Right? Her free will.
So I'm guessing you're for abortion then?
I am pro-choice. What someone else does with their body when it... Hold on a second. Specifically in the case of like terminating a pregnancy, it does not have a personal effect on my life. And so therefore, no. What they choose to do with their own body is their choice. It's not mine.
Okay. I understand that, but I'm for it. I'm not going to argue about that. There has been a lot of people on your stream that were just kind of crazy called, but I am a Republican, and the main reason I called is to get your thoughts on Charlie Kirk. Were you supporting him, or what was your thoughts on that?
No, I did not support Charlie Kirk. I don't think that he deserved to die the way that he did. But no, I do not support him.
What were your thoughts on the people saying he did deserve to die and was happy about it?
People I mean, people that celebrated it shouldn't have. I don't know what else to tell you on that.
Okay. I just thank you for picking up my call.
Sure.
I wanted some more insight on Trump and stuff like that, because I don't know if I'm going to vote for him the next election.
You can't.
I
He's out
just,
of his he can't
well,
run
like,
again.
his vice president is running for, like, I don't know if I'm going to support his vice president, what I'm meaning, you know?
Oh, okay.
So you do seem to know a lot about laws and stuff, so you
do.
seem like an intelligent person. I was just trying to get a little bit more insight on that type of stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you have a great rest of your evening.
You too. God bless.
Alrighty. Yeah, I don't understand. People are interesting. I don't mind helping. Yes, they were a teenager. They said they were 18. I gave them a chance. They were polite at least. So there is that part. Guys, over on TikTok, let's go ahead and clear out this gift goal. Hit that follow button if you are new here. And also share the live. I see that we're only at 101 shares. We've been on for an hour. We should have at least been at that 250 shares. So share it out. Just also a friendly reminder to everybody on the stream, we have direct donations available open, gifting open. Pay links are right there in the bio, Cash App, Venmo, super chats, memberships, bits, subscriptions, super fans are all available and that are the best way to continue to support me. Victor, I appreciate this, says, for the Australian $8, says, you're awesome. Sorry about the trolls. Take care and stay awesome. I appreciate that, Victor. Casey thinks that he ate with this. Enjoy my capitalist money. Capitalist? Sorry, let me read this as it's written. Capitalist money. You need it more than me. Please divvy it out amongst you providers. Let people talk when they have a point. Oh, okay. Capitalist. Capitalist? Capitalist money. I like that one. Capitalist money. I'll have to remember that one. Thank you, Tara, for helping out with the gift goal, and Carol. Thank you for calling the stream. How are you there? Hi, how old are you? 18. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Date of birth, go. Sorry, I just don't believe you. Ah! Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 32. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Oh, now it's working. Yeah. Sorry, guys, for everyone else that became members and I couldn't put it on screen. It wasn't showing up correctly, but thank you, Pan Medic, for also becoming a member. Okay. And you said you are still supporting Donald Trump. So what year did you graduate high school? Yeah. Good try, though. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Yes. How old are you? 24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. And what has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Yeah, so his current presidency, he's definitely closed off the border. He's closed a major drug crisis and narcotics crisis coming over the southern border. He has stopped 2 major wars and is working on a third. And he's actively talking with peace treaties in the Middle East.
Okay. So, you say that he stopped narcotics coming in from across the southern border. Which narcotics did he stop and how did he stop them?
Yeah, so there's a large, actually, so China manufactures fentanyl and then sends it over to the Mexican border. Actually, the southern country, there's like Colombia, Venezuela. They actually ship their narcotics directly in Venezuela and Colombia. Then they make their way up through Mexico and go through the southern border into the United States to where the cartel then gets the money and sends it back to China, and they keep a profit. At the same time, killing hundreds of thousands of people of our own citizens on the street.
So I just want to be clear, and of course, the overdose deaths are completely unacceptable anytime
Yes,
in any place.
of course.
So are you saying that you support the the Trump
You're fine.
administration government actions in the Caribbean? Is that what you're saying?
I do not. Okay, well, see, I agree with you on some things. I think you're very intelligent. I've only been watching your show for 10 minutes, but
Thank
I
you.
still am a true Trump supporter, and I think you're very cordial and your manners are very well, you can speak very well to people. But I think that what he's doing in the Caribbean, it's not right, but at the same time, what's been done to America for the last 20 years with the narcotics and the hundreds and thousands of lives that these countries have killed indirectly with their drugs, something has to be done. And we've tried for 30 years at this point to stop the drugs with many different presidencies, not Republican, not Democrat, on both sides. And what it
I
is
didn't hear
it's
that,
laundering
Ryan.
money in the big government. That's all they're doing. They're getting fundraisers for all this money to stop all this drugs and clean up the streets. But all it is, they want to keep these people on drugs so they can make a profit. It's about it's more than Democrat, Republican. Something needs to be done, and these people are making money off the deaths of our own citizens. I don't care if they're Republican. I don't care if you're Democrat. I don't care your ethnicity. I don't care what you believe in. If you're in the United States legally, you're a United States citizen, and you should be handled and have the same respect as anyone else.
I do disagree with one part of your statement, just to be clear, is
Okay.
just because someone is within the United States of America, that does not automatically make them a U.S. citizen, because we do have a process for that. But I
I
also,
agree.
like, what drugs do you think Venezuela processes?
Well, processes in like, when you mean process, are you talking about manufacturing or just
Yeah,
the
what
trade-off?
what do they sell out of their country, or out of that
So
country, I guess?
manufacturing wise, they manufacture cocaine or the
Mm-hmm.
sub-process, the wax, the paste that's used to make cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets shipped into Colombia and then towards like more of the Caribbean, those little chain islands right there next to, what is that called? Costa Rica. Not in
Gotcha.
Costa
Cool.
Rica though, but
And you would say
fentanyl,
that
oh, sorry.
Donald Trump, yeah, the F substance does not come from Venezuela at all. Anyway,
I can, if you have an email, I can send you multiple articles about it, and some are even from like left news sites, like years ago, since like in 2013, 2014.
you can send it
Like,
to the number that you called.
okay, got it.
Anyway, how did you feel about Donald Trump convicting someone that was from another country, or sorry, pardoning someone that was convicted for smuggling drugs into the United States from another country?
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm very sorry.
Juan Hernandez, are you familiar with him?
Yes, I am.
How did you feel about Donald Trump pardoning him?
Well, I do not feel like he should have been pardoned. I feel like any drug dealer, besides if you sell marijuana, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. But any other major drug, if you're a drug dealer, you are henceforth a murderer because you are killing people by selling that drug. So all murderers need to be put into prison. So I feel like that was the wrong move by Trump. And like I said, I agree with almost every single policy Trump has, but I do not agree with some of the actions that he's made, and I do not stand for some of his actions. So I will agree with you on that.
My personal opinion is we would actually just do too much. Or sorry, not too much. We would do more to combat our substance abuse issue and our addiction issue within the United States of America if we actually address the root cause, which is going to be mental health. And the fact that people feel like they need it to continue to get high or to keep
So
their
I agree.
serotonin levels at a certain level.
What you're going to disagree with me about, I
Dopamine,
completely
my
agree.
bad.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I completely agree with you that it is a mental health problem, and I agree that it is the root cause of this addiction problem and the reason why these people are basically committing suicide because they're trying to get high. But what I disagree about, and you're going to disagree with me with this, back in the 40s and through the 40s and 60s,
Thank you so much,
it became say that again, sorry.
Oh, I was thanking someone for a gift in my chat.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. But back through the 40s and 60s, we denationalized our mental health institutes. So if you were mentally ill, you didn't have to stay in a mental institution until you got better to be released. Now we release all these mentally ill people on the streets that should not be on the streets and should be in mental health facilities getting help and getting better so they can be released and be a fully functional member of our society. But what happens is most of the time these mentally ill people become drug addicts, or they become a victim of our criminal system. And so they do nothing for us besides make us pay more money in taxes. And then for them, it's very, very, it's terrible, but then they commit suicide by overdosing on drugs. And I feel like the mental institutions should be nationalized again, so that you have to require these people to go into mental institutions until they get better.
A, that would cost the money that you're just complaining about right now. B, the
Correct.
reason why institutionalism was not a good thing is because individuals with undiagnosed autism were routinely getting put in there because they just didn't know what the problem was and thought that they were manic. Women also routinely got institutionalized
Okay.
against their will for being
Yeah.
considered manic because their husbands were just upset with them, 20 years prior to being dismantled by Ronald Reagan, mind you,
Correct.
Donald Trump's favorite Republican Republican
correct.
president that he doesn't even know what he did. To be like,
Yeah.
no, I believe that some people can be declared unfit by the state, and then they can have a conservator over them that would then agree to put them into not an institution, but what is the
A mental facility is basically a mental institution. It's just
no,
a
it's
different.
not, because they do
Yes,
work
it
with
is.
them. They do work
Yes,
with
it
them.
is the
Have you
exact
ever
same thing.
visited somebody that
Yes,
is
I've had one of my parents have been in a mental institution.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
No, it is. It's basically jail. It's hell on earth. Yeah, it is.
No, not, oh my God.
It is. I do
Institutions,
that
yes,
for-
are hell on earth, but when you are in a rehabilitation or a mental health facility, right, where they are teaching you ways to cope with your whatever you've got going on diagnosed in your head, that is not the same as an institution where you are just you are over
Well, I'm not,
medicated and
honestly,
can't
that's
function.
a drastic take to say to put people with autism in mental institutions. I'm not honestly saying that.
I'm not saying you did. I was just explaining
Okay.
to you that there was a problem with these institutions. And I'm
But,
saying that I agree with the court determining who is mentally unfit and
I would-
then doing a process of what's called conservatism, where they appoint someone that then gets to be in charge of their decisions going forward. Like, and those things are not the same, and right, and where I was also advocating for rehab, that's also not the same thing, anything to do with what I'm talking about. We've gone down a weird rabbit hole, and I'm
we have
annoyed that you
backtrack to like more immigration, right? Because you've kind of been talking about immigration a lot tonight, and I would like to focus on that's kind of what I've been watching you discuss, if that's okay.
No, I talk about immigration literally every single night because that's the only thing that Trump supporters have.
I see. Well, I agree
There we
with
go.
I
Conservative
agree with-
churchship. Thank you. And I'm not saying that it's 100% correct. I do agree with it for certain individuals.
I can talk about his foreign policy. I can talk about his foreign aid. We can talk about foreign trade. We can talk about his diplomacy. We can talk. I don't care whatever you would like to talk about. Because I agree with all those policies that he has set in stone from 8 years ago until now, or well, longer than that actually. We didn't 4 years ago wasn't really a president, but
No, I'm okay.
okay. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. right, we'll do this real quick. Golly gee, Willikers, I just can't seem to find a reliable news source. Fear not, dear viewer. Ground News is here to save the day. Faster than a speeding bullet, more accurate than a typical press release, capable of sorting our bias in one bound. Use Mermaid Aria checkout to be rescued today. Bishop, I do love your little things for me. I appreciate that. Nebula, thank you for all the jewels. Damien, thank you also for the jewels. And Paulina, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that, guys. I do. I love them as well. I hope we can get another call in. We'll find out. If not, it's just you, me, guys, and I won't stay on for very long. I will go back to trying to move my desk over to the new desk if we don't get callers in. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Thank you. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? So a non-answer. Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Uh-huh. Oh. I almost wish that one wasn't muted, but... Oh, that I didn't even realize that, Dean, and I do like that gift. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? Yeah. Sorry, TikTok terms of service. I can't speak to somebody out. Sorry, somebody. Yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. All right. Well, this is how everything is going, guys, and that's okay. We can continue to talk about other things in the news. We'll just go ahead and just... Let's see. We'll just look at this. Thank you. Ooh, this is a good headline. I'm curious about this one. If it loads, let's see if it wants to load. Come on. Police body cam footage shows officers confronting Luigi Mangione in McDonald's. Ooh, I don't actually want to watch the video. I just wanted to read that out loud. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? I don't care. I'm on that, so... Oh my goodness, people are so silly. That's a 15-year-old that called in twice. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. And what has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Fuck you, nigger, 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 nigger.
And you guys wonder why I do what I do. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? All right. Well, it looks like we're about done for the day. So I hope everybody has a great rest of their Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and do other things. I'm not even sure I want to... Nope, see, and they're gone too. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. If you haven't already hit that follow button, go ahead and be sure to hit that follow button right freaking meow. Let's hit that one right now, guys. You guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Don't go doing things that I wouldn't do. If you have, well, the desk is built, Moose. The desk is 100% built. It's there. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Stop SNAP benefits is one. Hopefully going after the welfare system, and hopefully cleans up Minnesota after the last time I gone through there.
Okay. So I'm going to purposely straw man your argument here because you're boring already. But just to be clear, so you're okay with children going hungry. You are a racist, bigot, xenophobic. Got it. Have a good night. You're fucked. Get wrecked. Fucking dumbass individual. NT ways. I hate people. I hate people. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And yeah. Have a good one, guys. Aslan, if you're here and you want to find